Gold Squid TV. Yo, some hip hop news, man. One of my favorite hip hop groups never dropped an album. Um, the four collective MCs that I highly respect and admire: the Hrsmn, Killah Priest, Canibus, Kurupt, Young Gotti, Raskass. They're dropping their album together finally after 21 years of waiting. You're gonna get a full Hrsmn project. They dropped a song called Apocalypse Now off their new album. They have a few other joints that are out as well. They'll be dropping an album off of Fat Beats, and I believe this album should be on their website, on the Hrsmn or any of the individual rappers I named websites. Um, Listen, man, I can't even explain to you how much I admire all four of those MCs. Like Canibus was like a lyrical monster that I've admired for many years. When I first started rapping, Canibus was the standard. He was the gold standard lyrically. Before anybody knew anything about Eminem, Canibus was the golden standard lyrically. It wasn't even close. In 97, 98, and even 99, before Eminem blew up, Canibus was that guy. Classic albums like 2000 BC, obviously Cannot Bus, Rip the Jacker, My Club, See True Hollywood Story, To the Whom the Bell Tolls, Hip Hop for Sale, um, just classics, man. Classics. Killah Priest of Sons of Men and Wu Tang fame. Um, Obviously, we know him from Heavy Metal. We know him from Liquid Swords, GZA's album Liquid Swords. We know him from the Gravediggers, um, Diary of a Madman. We know Killah Priest for his solo work, other than um, Behind the Stained Glass, The Offering, Priesthood. I can keep naming classic albums that Priest has dropped. Raskass, obviously known for Soul on Ice, Rat Assassination, and Van Gogh, which came out later. Um, the album he did with Apollo Brown, obviously Soul on Ice too. Raz is a legend, man. Waterproof MC, ways better than me. You're better off Robert Banks like Steady B, you see? Big fan of Raz. And then obviously Kurupt of Dog Pound. Dog Pound. We all know Kurupt resume. Um, Dog Pound Gangsters. Philadelphia born, Los Angeles raised. Legend. I love this album coming out. I don't care if it's 21 years late. This is an album I always wanted this album to come out. As a former lyricist and big time hip hop head and historian, this is a special album for me. This really hits home. A lot of these rappers I just mentioned are kind of like in the twilight of their careers. Although I think Killah Priest is going to be dropping albums forever, and I think Raskass as well. But I think Kurupt and Canibus are going to bow out soon. They're getting up there. Canibus looks like he's enjoying his life and enjoying married life and enjoying, being being on the waters and the oceans and the speedboats and chilling. All those people don't want to sit here and say his career was ended by LL. That's laughable. But you don't drop over 20 albums and your career's over. Sorry. Um, but anyway, I love this, man. I love this. This is really more specifically for my age group, for the real hip hop heads. Anybody that's a real hip hop head, hip hop aficionado, this album's gonna be for you. That Hrsmn album is gonna be great. So Gold Squad TV, make sure you go and cop it. Go on the Hrsmn website. Um, Go on YouTube, peep some of their music, whether it be individually or whether it be as a group. And look up the Hrsmn. Um, Shout out to Canibus. Shout out to Kurupt. Shout out to Raskass. Shout out to Killah Priest. Gold Squad TV.